crypto wizard here coming at you, and we're just going to have to tell you, you got to read the government documents, right? It's all about the government documents on what is going to go on in the cryptocurrency sphere when you trade the coins and the coin predictions and try to figure out how to fleece, heist, and shiest the fleece heisters and shysters, because that's why I'm here, old Vincenzo, Mr. Government Document Man myself. And you want a government document, you hit that subscribe button, you follow me right here on TikTok, and you go over to Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing, yes, YouTube partner, to stay up to date on all the latest breaking news and coin updates with the government documents that you need, want to have in order to make an educated, informed decision. Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing, and here's a DAPP update. You can see we finally broke out the pattern that we've been looking at in DAPP for quite some time, and we just looked at it again this morning. But you can see ever since the big dump in early June, we've been in the same area. You buy support, you sell the red support zone, you sell the red support zone, you sell the volume indicator zone, you dump on the red zone, you dump up in the hills, you dump up in the hills, you dump up in the hills, right? And it's done that repeatedly, and you buy that support level, and that was the repeated pump and dump that you want it to be in if you're trying to swing trade it. But you can see this morning, last night, we had our initial pump up that we looked at this morning, or last night, I don't remember what day it was. It initially came up and then it had a big wick, but you can see it finally broke out of that area that it's been in for quite some time. And you can see it almost came right up to that overhead major upper resistance at 0.0019, and then it got topped out with the big wicks right here at the 0.01 blah blah blah. And what I would say here, you're asking if there's still more room to run. I would think this is going to start to sell immediately back down to this red support zone. And that, if you were going to take a gamble on here for the pump to continue, would be the spot where you'd want to take it. But usually when things like these kind of coins finally blow up like that, they just sell right back off again. And before you know it, they end up below where you were at. But that's something that you would have to watch in the 4-hour time frame. If we zoom into the hour time frame, you can see already all you had was a local volume spike, finally like a dam bursting. You had a bunch of shorts get liquidated, turns them into buyers. It drove up the price briefly. And now as soon as that cools off, usually, but not always, it starts to come back down towards where it started out at. And you'll see over the next couple of hours if the volume continues to do that, right? But I would say the next spot for a big bounce would be right down here at the top part of the old major resistance zone and red the volume indicator, because now you're coming on top of it, and you would look to hold it as support, and you could look at a trade like that into something that turns into that. Or it could be something that comes back down, holds it, and then skyrockets to the upside more. Or it comes down and starts to get stagnant and then consolidates down. But if you're going to take a gamble on this, this is a very dangerous time, because you could see if you bought it anywhere in the last, let's call it our industry exclusive measuring tool. If you bought it anywhere in the last couple of hours, you're down 44 or 50% trying to jump in on a hype train, right? So if I was going to try to be strategic on this, could it use the short-term moving average, the local double top? Yes. But if it does something like this real quick, which is possible, if not likely, that would be where you want to try to rebuy by that 200-day sneaking up and see if it can hold it as support to make another big run to the upside. But that's what I would be looking at. Be strategic if you're going to get in there, because one small dump, you can be down 50%, right? And then if we look at the coins, you can see Luna Classic did what we thought it was going to do, or thought it was possible to do, and the more probable solution was, if once this broke out of this rising channel that we were in up here, Mark made some phenomenal coin on this, and congratulations, doing over head and shoulders, little topping reversal up here, and then this rising wedge / channel. And we said if it broke it right here, it would most likely come down to the 200-day in the 3 or 4 hour time frame at 0.0030533, or it would come all the way down if it breached that all the way down to here, the 0.00020391, which is a major support zone that it broke out of right back in here to start off on this big consolidation to the upside. But the volume is now declining. And like I've been saying since we were in here, I think after this whole blow off top's done, the shares get shaken out, the longs and the shorts start to get squeezed. I think we're going to come all the way back down here to where we were when that little blow off consolidation started in a matter of the next few weeks, but that's something I'm going to keep an eye on. And then if we swing a look at XRP in this early to mid afternoon update here, you can see again, it looks like we're getting rejected off the top part of, or the bottom part of this 37-cent major resistance zone. It's been a major resistance zone if we look left in the chart for quite some time since the great June dump of 2022, resistance sell-off pump, resistance sell-off pump, resistance consolidation dump back below it. This has been like a wall of ice. This has been like the black shirt standing up there with fortitude and a big, there's just too many sellers up there, and that's what you're looking at in XRP. Your major upper resistance is at 37 cents. Your major short-term lower support is 32 cents. If either one of these breach, you go to the next level, which would be 29 cents to the downside, and this would be up here near 40 cents to the upside. Like, subscribe, and share, hit that bell notification for all the latest breaking crypto, breaking news, and coin updates.